Datuk Seri Najib Razak's legal team is making a last-ditch attempt to delay his trial relating to charges over SRC International, which is scheduled to start next Tuesday. The defence filed an application at the Court of Appeal today to stay his trial together with a certificate of urgency. They want the trial to be put on hold until the appellate court decides on Najib's appeal with regards to the decision to allow the public prosecutor to withdraw the certificate to transfer the 7 SRC-linked charges against him from the KL Sessions Court to the KL High Court. His legal team hopes that the stay application will be heard on Monday. The former Prime Minister was in the KL Sessions Court today, where he was charged again with 3 counts of money laundering involving 47 million ringgit, said to be proceeds from illegal activities in 2014. This comes less than 24 hours after the KL High Court gave him a discharge not amounting to an acquittal on the substantively same 3 charges yesterday. This was done on grounds that the money laundering case, which originated from the KL Sessions Court, should have been mentioned before the lower court before they were transferred to the High Court. Najib claimed trial to all 3 charges. If found guilty, he faces a maximum fine of 5 million ringgit or jail time of up to 5 years or both. He was released on personal bond without bail. Maybank could miss the mark when it reports its 4th quarter earnings at the end of this month. In a results preview report today, RHB Research said there is a risk the lender could fall slightly short of expectations. However, asset quality is expected to remain stable. The research house is expecting Maybank to post a net profit of 2.02 billion ringgit for its 4th quarter, down 5% year-on-year. Full-year earnings are seen improving by 4% to 7.81 billion ringgit. RHB said both non-interest income and operating expenses are expected to rise, while loan provisions could be lower than expected. Going forward, it said Maybank's management expects growth in consumer lending, albeit less robust than in previous years. Deposit competition remains keen, and Maybank is said to have indicated its readiness to raise rates when necessary. Maybank remains one of RHB's preferred picks for exposure to Malaysian banks, with the research house maintaining its buy call with an unchanged target price of 11 ringgit. The Malaysia Competition Commission has rebuked e-government services provider MyEG Services for failing to comply with an order to pay a penalty for abusing its dominant position. On December 28th, the Competition Appeal Tribunal ordered MyEG to pay a daily penalty of 7,500 ringgit. The tribunal had reaffirmed MyCC's decision that MyEG was guilty of imposing different conditions in equivalent transactions in the purchase of mandatory insurances for the renewal of temporary passes for foreign workers. It ordered the concessionaire to cough up 9.337 million ringgit. However, MyEG has reportedly said that it would lodge an appeal against the decision. Since the company has failed to comply with the order, the total sum it needs to pay has now increased to 9.46 million ringgit. MyCC says the penalty will continue to accumulate until it is paid. It has also instructed its solicitors to demand compliance with the order and for the payment of the penalty. Amid a looming retirement savings crisis, MOF says it will make an intervention, if necessary, to ensure that retirees will be able to live out their lives comfortably. Citing a study by Khazanah Research Institute, Deputy Finance Minister Dato' Engineer Amiruddin Hamzah says too many people have insufficient monthly sources of income in the event of accidents, while retirees tend to spend their entire retirement savings within 5 years. Meanwhile, Malaysia is moving faster towards becoming an ageing nation compared with Europe and the United States, and is expected to reach ageing nation status by 2030. Amiruddin says financial institution policies and schemes relating to saving and retirement plans may be reviewed. However, he did not specify what MOF was looking at or say if the government was mulling forced savings, as recommended by the Malaysian Research Institute on Aging. Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng says international investors have confidence in Malaysia's economic potential. as well as Putrajaya's ability to drive the economy forward. Lim led a ministry delegation this week to Japan with the aim of promoting the country as a stable and high-potential investment destination. The roadshow was also to give international investors confidence to take part in the forthcoming samurai bond issuance, valued at 200 billion yen or 7.4 billion ringgit and guaranteed by the Japan Bank of International Cooperation. Lim also met with Japan's Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Taro Aso and advisor to the Prime Minister and Chairman of the National Public Safety Commission, Hiroto Izumi. He said the meeting discussed future directions in the relationship between the two countries and opportunities to increase collaboration and investment in various strategic areas.